King. I had a couple of busy days, with the family. Had to take care of the family. The wife had doctor's appointments. Even my mother had doctor's appointments, and it's crazy. It's like after you finish up, you get home, then everybody wants to go out. Everybody wants to eat. It's like it's a nonstop battle. But that's what it is. That's when you're a family man, like Apefather. Apefather's a family man. I always put family first, but I've been slacking with the lives. I apologize. I'm going to be doing a lot of lives. They're going to be short lives. I got to get back to my original game plan because I'm screwing that up too. I've been doing like these long lives. I kind of want to do short lives, but a lot of them. So I'm going to go back to that game plan. Crazy day today. We had the earthquake, 4.8 magnitude in New Jersey. It's freaking crazy. Everybody was screaming. Like, what's happening? It didn't last too long though. It lasted, I don't even know, 10 seconds. It wasn't no big deal. Everybody made a big deal about it because we don't really get earthquakes out here in Jersey. But it was fun for about 10 seconds. You felt like you were on a roller coaster. Baby wants it fast. Baby wants a blast. She wants a rocket ride, 4.8 magnitude. Um, Other than that, we saw a crazy, disgusting day for a DJT stock, formerly known as DWAC. Look, this is all I have to say. And I don't want to fight with anybody because everybody wants to fight with me. Okay, nothing has changed. Like, I can understand if something changed. Like, if something changed that caused these dramatic drops, I would be the first one to say it. Nothing has changed. Tell me what changed. People were buying DWAC. People were buying DJT, excuse me, way, way before they even cared about any type of earnings. So the company's not making money. Like Barry Diller says. Yeah, I used to work for Barry and Diller. Thoughts on Fatima? Thoughts on Fatima? What's Fatima? Is that a stock? I don't even know what Fatima is. That's a character on the show From. I have no idea what Fatima is, Master of Voice. My focus is DJT, AMC, GameStop. Those are my focuses in the stock market. Other than that, it's real estate. Gold. I'm very big into gold, as all of you know. I've been doing gold for so long, but I buy physical gold. Look, I used to have a lot of jewelry in gold. I got rid of it, and I decided to do this. I thought it was very smart. Was to switch the jewelry, the cosmetic jewelry, and actually buy the gold coins. The 1 ounce. I buy American Eagles, Buffalo, all American. I got to tell you something. Jewelry is probably the worst investment you'll ever make in your whole life. Look, I'm not a financial planner. I don't give financial advice. I want to talk about this. All right. We all deserve in life trophies. You understand? All of us deserve trophies. But you have to first win in life. You have to become victorious. Then, after you become victorious, you can buy as many effing trophies as you want. The problem with most of society, right, is they buy the trophies when they don't win. You know what I mean? Like, I'll just give you a few examples. I had a buddy of mine, a Russian guy. His name was Alex. I'm not gonna say his last name, but he was like just like New York Angelo. If you have to see the YouTuber, New York Angelo. Niet! Right? So this guy Alex, guy had a friggin' $100,000 BMW. Friggin' guy. Okay, he had the 7 Series, totally maxed out, totally effing maxed out. He shows me, he's like, Rich, it's all good. He had an Armani suit on. It's all good. Yeah, I think he had a Rolex. I have 7 Series BMW. It's all good. I said, good for you, Alex. He goes, Richie, come back to my apartment. He's a friend of mine. Don't get the wrong ideas. Come back to my apartment, Richie. I make you nice espresso. You Italian man. You like espresso. I say, I like, yeah, sure. So I go to this guy's apartment, the smallest effing apartment. I swear to you, it was like a closet. This guy's apartment was probably 500 square feet. But he cares about little things. Like he says, Rich, I have ocean view. Very nice. Da. Very nice ocean view. That's all he cares about. All he cares about is the ocean view. He doesn't care his apartment is friggin' size of a closet. But you see, this is the problem with most people. You know what I mean? Forget about it. Alpha and Omega, number one. How you doing? Mega, baby. Make America great again. Mega. But I'm just trying to make a point to all of you. Okay. Why can't you all be smart? Because I was an idiot my whole life, and I'm trying to make people smart. I did all of that shit. People don't understand. I had a Mercedes. I had the E class, macked up, freaking AMG package. I had the big rims, everything. Forget about it, man. Chrome rims. I did it all. Okay, $80,000 car. I watched that freaking car depreciate in value. I think when I got rid of it, it was worth 25,000 after a few years. Paid like 85,000, got rid of it for 25,000. Okay, terrible, terrible investments. Jewelry might even be worse. Jewelry might even be worse. My jewelry was worth probably 30,000. I got half the value for it. It was worth 30,000. I got about 15, and I'm lucky. I got even that. To be honest with you, I'm lucky. It's primarily the only reason why I got half is because the value of gold shot up so much. The value of gold shot up so much. That's the only reason why. Other than that, cosmetic jewelry, you got to expect to lose much more than 50% of the value. You see all these rappers out there, right? They buy those big gold chains, diamonds all over it. Yeah, they'll spend $1 million for it. Let's see what they get if they sell it. They sell that same gold chain, they'll probably get 100,000, 200,000 for probably get 10 to 20% of the value. Okay, so the point is, I like to call these things trophy assets. A boat, terrible investment. A boat, horrible investment. Wear and tear, forget about it. That friggin' thing, you could also expect to lose about 80%, excuse me, I was gonna say 80% of the value of the boat, you could expect to lose it. Cars, very, very bad investment. Okay. Cars, boats, planes, horrible. So you might say to yourself, if these things are such horrible investments, why do billionaires have all this shit? Why do billionaires have their own private jet? Why do they have a big, gigantic yacht? Right? Why do they have every luxury car? Because they can afford it. That's why. Because it's called a trophy asset. These people have so much passive income coming in, these billionaires, constant money coming in. To them, it's like a friggin' trophy. So it's kind of like in their minds, they already lost the money. You follow me? They're not thinking of resale value. They're thinking of it just for their own entertainment. They buy themselves this big mansion. Most of the time, you see celebrities, they can't sell these mansions that they buy. You know how many times these celebrities buy mansions? 30 friggin' $1 million mansions, $40 million mansions. There's no buyers. So in essence, the house is worth zero. If you can't look, remember something. If you can't sell something, it's worth nothing. That's the key. You ever hear that expression? Don't have the most expensive house on the block. But again, it's different if you have the money and it's a trophy asset. We'll talk about that in a second. Vera, my mommy is buying me a 12 patty Whopper. You know what, Vera? You can make fun of me. I went up to 15 patty Whoppers. I would love to see you try to eat it. Okay? Your mommy's not going to eat it for you. He's making a joke, meaning I used my mother's money. Yeah. If only you knew the truth, Vera. How do you explain this? Can you? Okay, Vera, let's have a conversation. Okay, Vera, realistically, you see that I eat out every night, correct? See, now he won't admit none of this. Vera will not admit any of this. Vera, I eat, even when I get fast food, it's a snack. I always either have a home cooked dinner in addition to that, or I go out to eat, or I go to the supermarket. So fast food is like I still spend about $100 every time I buy fast food, about $100. Chick-fil-A, I spend about $150. Okay. So this guy is trying to make it seem my mother pays all my bills. Okay. Let's do the math. Can we do the math, Vera? I spend, I'm sure he agrees, much more than $100 a day on food. Okay. So let's say $200 a day. Okay. Times 7 days, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I sound like Apollina in The Godfather. Remember when Michael Corleone was trying to teach her English? I could speak English. Hey, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, 7 days of the week. $200 times 7 is $1,400 a week. Correct? So you times $1,400 a week. times 4 weeks in a month. What are we at? 5,600 a month cash. Now, what Vera doesn't understand, because his IQ is in the single digits, this guy. It's unfortunate. Guy's the dumbest man that's ever lived on planet Earth. That's just for my food. Can I repeat that to all of you? $200 a day times 7 days, 1,400 a week. Times that by 4 weeks in a month, $5,600 a month I spend. A month. Now, understand that's just on food. For all of you that work in the real world, I work for myself. I'm self-employed. Okay? Because I made a lot of smart moves in my life. I'm thinking about food. I'm thinking about something I want to put on my mouth. I want to go downstairs, have some of my leftovers. But anyway, Vera's not taking into account I have a mortgage to pay. My mortgage is over $2,500 a month. Okay. So if you add the 5,600, Vera, plus my mortgage, you're approaching about $8,000 a month. Okay. Now we got to add the car insurance. Now we got to add the utility bills in my house, which is very high. I have a pool. Okay, people don't understand when you have a pool. I haven't gone solar yet. I should probably consider it because I would save a fortune. I mean, the money I spend on electric and even my gas bill, forget about it. Because all the barbecues, everything, I'm always in the friggin' shower. My gas bill is through the roof. Then you got, believe it or not, people don't know this, I do have credit cards. You got credit cards. You got, whatever. I got my couple of loans, student loans. I'm pretty much done paying that, by the way. I paid well over 50% of that. There's the taxes in New Jersey. Taxes about $10,000 a year. Okay. Then you got, fun stuff. Entertainment when we take the kids out to the parks. Just necessities of life, buying them clothes. I just recently went to Dick's. You could look it up, look out a receipt. I spent about $500 just on my son one day. Got him new sneakers, got him shirts, pants, about $500. So here's the thing. How much money altogether do I spend every month if you add all of that up? It's about $15,000 a month. Now, I'm not trying to brag. I'm just stating the facts. So Vera believes, this moron, he believes, this moron Vera, that my mother, who worked, are you ready? Part-time. Are you all listening to me? My mother's retired. God bless her. She's not doing the greatest with her health. COPD. She had a triple bypass. God bless her. Strong woman, not doing the greatest with her health. These haters and Vera believe that my mother spends $15,000 a month on me to live. In other words, I use her money to pay the mortgage of my house, to buy $200 worth of food a day, entertainment, pay all my bills. My mother covers that bill. Let me explain to you what my mother did for a living. Okay, so because there are people on this live stream that actually has like a brain. You have common sense, you have intellect, you have a pretty respectable IQ, not like Vera. Okay, how do you explain a woman who worked part-time in the Board of Education? Let me repeat that. Part-time. Part-time. Like Stevie Wonder. She's my part-time lover. Okay, part-time. How do you explain that she is able to retire with a pension and Social Security that pays her in excess of $15,000 a month, by the way, after taxes? Clear. Okay. Can someone explain to me how that's possible? You're not going to be able to explain it to me. The reason why you're not going to be able to explain it to me is because it's not possible. It's not possible. My mother makes $600, $700 a month. You mama Luke Stu, not Vera. My mother makes $600 a month. But no matter how much we go over this, these psychopathic haters claim my mother supports me. What's your opinion? Do you feel these people are lunatics? American Dream, how you doing, brother? I think you're one of the best people on YouTube too, American Dream. God bless you. Merchantville Ferry, Chad should be ashamed of himself. Absolutely. Chad will never be successful. He's broke. Chad will never own beachfront property. He'll never go to the Bahamas. You starting to sound like starting to sound like that guy, Vladimir Putin. Master of Voice. I've given money away. Actually, it's funny you mentioned $10,000 because I've given that exact number away to people online, to my ape brothers and ape sisters, and I'm not doing it no more. Okay. Now you might say, well, why not? Okay. I got so much effing heat from people. I got so much heat. Like, look, when I do good for a person, I don't want nothing in return. I don't want nothing in return. Not even a thank you. Not even a thank you. But I don't want to be called a scam artist. I had thousands of apes. And if you don't know what apes are, this is part of the retail investors, the AMC apes, the AMC movement. We called ourselves apes. A lot of them were struggling, but we were all holding together. I gave them 10,000 of my money. You want to know what happened? A lunatic called Child Protective Services on me, sent Child Protective Services to my school, claiming that I was starving my kids. Lunatic sending DoorDash to my house at midnight. My mother has a heart condition. Banging on the door at midnight, scaring the living shit out of her. Okay. Putting ads in the paper like Detective Pikachu. He's telling people to burn my house down, kidnap my family. Okay. So to answer your question, I got to be very, very different now on YouTube, like I was in the past. Got to be very different. Sorry. Got to be less transparent. I can't keep telling people my business because the more and more I tell people and the more and more I'm good to people, the more and more I get shitted on. So I apologize if that's just the way it is. Maybe I'll tell you what. Hold on, I gotta get a little water. Maybe one day when I hit it really big with YouTube, I actually plan to make a part of that, like how Mr. Beast is like a philanthropist. I plan to make a part of that, my channel, actually giving money away. But the people I'm going to give my money away to are people who are actually going to need it. Like I said, me and my wife were big animal lovers. I would love to help rescue animals. That's going to be my mission very soon. I would love to be a part of helping women who have cancer, like my wife has cancer. My wife has stage 4 breast cancer. So these are things that down the line, and for fun, how much, how far, I might do food contests. That's different. See, to me, hold on. Like, listen to me, this guy who just said something about give me $10,000. Hold on, let me get to this guy. Master of Voice. It's different if you do something for the money. You earn the money. To me, that's not, I'm not giving you a donation. I'm not giving you a donation. Like, so example, if I told you you have to eat 150 ounce prime rib steak, okay, at Outbacks, I give you a certain duration of time. Let's call it an hour, okay? And I say, worst case scenario, you can't eat the 150 ounce steak. The meal is for free. Or if you give up, I'll have like a whip clause. I'll give you $100. If you complete the steak, you eat all the fat, the grizzle, all that shit, all the meat, then I give you $1,000. See, but that's something I do want to do on my channel. But to me, that's not donations. See, what I did early in my channel was just donate money. I didn't want nothing. I didn't want the apes to do anything for it. They didn't have to eat steak. They didn't have to drink. They didn't have to do nothing. I just gave away $10,000. And like I said, it turned into a nightmare. I'm just not doing it again. But what I will do, if someone is definitely in need, that's different. Hold on. You know what I mean? Down the line, women with cancer, anybody with cancer. I would love to be a part of that. I would love to be a part of helping animals in need. So this is all stuff you're going to see from the Apefather in the future. But for people who are not really in great need, who just want to party and have fun and make money from the Apefather, I am going to do how much, how far. Believe me, I didn't forget about that idea. It's in the back burner. It's in the back of my head. It's going to come alive very soon, like the Bee Gees. Stay alive. Stay alive. Oh, yeah. yeah. Let me read some of these comments here. Detective Pikachu, I can't believe this clown is still alive. I'm an Italian tank. That's the problem that you don't understand, Detective Pikachu. I am an Italian effing tank. That's the key. AI science guy. DJT to $1. Look, I know you're all going to break my balls. There's a lot of corruption in the stock market. There's a lot of corruption all over the world. And there are certain things, unfortunately, that we can't stop. Okay. And that's why I hate the effing stock market. I hate it. I hate it because there's the friggin' whatever you want to call these mother effers. If you want to call them the 1%, the corrupt 1%, you want to call them the Illuminati, you want to call them the New World Order, whoever you want to call these super rich billionaires who control the cryptocurrency industry, the BBC, Billionaires Boys Club, who control the stock market. Okay, there are people who control it. You could call them whatever you want to call it. That's why I hate the stock market. It's not fair. It's not a fair game. And that's what you've been seeing with DJT. You're seeing a lot of things happening. That's not fair. Okay? Nobody bought that stock because of fundamentals. You see, this is the big thing that's going all around the internet now. You know, that guy Barry Diller, I used to work for him. He was chairman of IAC. Okay, I used to work for City Search. I don't know if all of you know this. City Search is a subsidiary of IAC. I used to work. Barry Diller signed my checks. Okay, I used to work for Barry Diller, and he said that DJT is a scam in his opinion. He feels anybody who buys it is a dope because the company is losing about $60 million a year. But see, a lot of times retail, we buy things on hype. We don't buy things because of the fundamentals. People who are buying DJT, Donald John Trump, are buying it because they believe in Donald J. Trump. That's why they're buying it. Can't get effing comfortable here, mother effer. So anyway, if Trump wins the presidency, which I believe he will, November 5th, you will see DJT probably at over 500 a share, in my opinion. Now, a lot of people say they're giving me heat on this, on X. People are saying you're pumping a stock. People are saying that you're acting like a financial planner. You're going to get in trouble with the SEC. Okay, so what do I always say, though? Who knows what I always say? I'm not a financial planner. I don't give financial advice. I am just merely an entertainer. So things that I say should not be interpreted as financial advice. Things that I feel should not be interpreted as financial advice. Because I'm an entertainer. And I always tell people, don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. But yet people are still these haters. Oh, you're giving financial advice, Apefather. No, I'm not. I'm not giving financial advice. I'm just telling you my feelings. My feelings is if Donald Trump goes on to win the presidency, becomes number 47, you're going to see DJT go up like a mother effer. Truth Social is going to become very popular. My opinion, even more popular than X. But AI science guy, if you knew anything about my life, which you don't, you would understand that I only have 10% of my net worth in the stock market. You would understand this. I don't believe in the stock. Okay, let me explain to you something. There's nothing wrong with having a little risk in your life. There's nothing wrong with it. Matter of fact, I think everybody should have a little risk because it makes life fun, right? If there's no gambling, if there's no risk in life, right? If all you do is short things in your life's going to be boring, okay? So that's why I delegate 10% of my money to risk. In other words, I'm willing to lose that money. I'm willing to never see that money again. That's the money I put into the stock market. The money I really care about, savings, gold, and real estate. Cash is king, gold, and real estate. Okay, but yet no matter how much I say this, AI science guy is going to keep breaking balls. It is 10% of my net worth. I'm worth about 2.5 or a little over 2.5 million. Okay. What's 10% of 2.5 million, AI guy? You tell me the math. Bro, I'm worth like well over 2 million. This guy's a psychopath, this guy, AI science guy. Guy's a lunatic. I'm worth over 2 million, you lunatic. This is why I can't argue with these haters too much because these people are friggin' morons. And it's like I can't spend too much time with these people because they're idiots. Harold Tampa, why do you want me to repeat myself? Or is it that you're an idiot? Why do you want me to repeat myself over and over again? Whatever I do it because I'm a cheerleader. Okay? You can't blame me because the stock market is corrupt, you Mamaluke Stunad. This guy, Harold Tampa. How could you blame me for the things that happened in the stock market with Adam Aaron? You're going to blame me, right? It's my fault, right? Okay. No. I was a cheerleader. I put up a very large amount of my money in AMC, and we had good reason to believe at the time, I was not the only one. We had very good reason to believe, even Uncle Festa, who passed away, okay? He felt that AMC was headed to $10,000. Okay. Millions and millions of retail investors believed in AMC and believed in the short squeeze. And I got news for you. There's still a lot of them out there. I see them all over X. I see them all over X. There's plenty of apes still in AMC, still waiting for the short squeeze, and still holding. Okay. But yeah, he's going to point this finger and blame me like I'm the bad guy. I'm not the bad guy. I have a disclaimer. I have a disclaimer on every live stream I do and every video I do. I'm not a financial planner. I don't give financial advice. I'm an entertainer. But look, I have the right to be a cheerleader. Is being a cheerleader wrong? If that would be the case, there'd be a lot of people in jail who are cheerleaders for sports teams, who root for certain sports teams, who bet on sports teams, who bet on them to win. But I guess apparently that's wrong. Lesbian versus Wall Street. I'm loose cheerleader. You certainly are. You're more than a cheerleader. AI science guy, you'll just understand one day that I'm willing to take a certain amount of risk in my life. Okay? Does that make any sense to you? 10%. But with that said, let's get on to the real conversations here. The real conversations is that it makes me so sick to my stomach that retail doesn't understand if we all work together what we could accomplish. Man, we could be stronger than like the biggest corporations in the world. We could be stronger. We could be stronger than anybody. We could be stronger than anybody if we worked together. Okay, like, and I'll explain to you my way of thinking. In 2022, we all know this. Retail lost $350 billion in the stock market. Now, I want to just try to make you understand how much money that is. Not even the richest men in the world are worth 350 billion. Elon Musk, no one. No one is worth that type of money. Okay. We could have had an empire, a dynasty of casinos in Las Vegas, Macau, China, Dubai, all over the world, generating, are you ready? Hundreds of billions of dollars in revenue for effing ever. Forever. Do you understand that? Forever. But instead, what did retail do? They took $350 billion and squandered it to zero. They turned it into what we say in Italian, ugats. Okay? Ugats. That's why I try to explain to all of you, my long-term vision is not the stock market. I keep saying this. I don't know how, people don't listen to me. My long-term vision is casinos, specifically and starting in Las Vegas. And you know what's crazy? If enough retail investors just, I don't even want money. Look at me. I don't even want money. I want nothing from you people. Nothing. Not a penny. If just enough people came to my live stream, all of these millions and millions of people that were once in AMC, I could probably do something that would blow all of your minds. And down the line, I could open up a whole new doorway of opportunity to you. Okay. Like for instance, I feel AMC, I'll give you a quick for instance. I feel AMC should have a Las Vegas casino. Now, it doesn't have to be affiliated with AMC, the movie company. You know, AMC theaters. Okay. If Adam Aaron was against it, if the board of directors of AMC were against it, here's the acronym: Apefather Majestic Casino. So we could still have that friggin' magic, AMC, but it wouldn't be affiliated with the movie company. His viewers going crazy here, right? Listen to me. Dynamic synergistics isn't worth the sweat off my balls. This is a loser. This guy's a loser. Like, you people make me laugh. Like, I want to go run to fight a guy who's a complete effing loser. Nah, nah. I offered to fight Lou, may he rest in peace. Because Lou, at least, it would have generated a lot of views. I would have had a boxing match with Lou. He passed away, unfortunately. God bless him. May he rest in peace. But you see, that would have been worth my time. I have a boxing match with dynamic synergistics. There'll be 10 people watching the event. It's like Tyson once said. Tyson said, I'll get back in the ring. You pay me millions of dollars, I'll do it. When Tyson got back in the ring, he fought the expedition with Roy Jones Jr. I don't know if all of you know this. Mike Tyson made $10 million on that fight. Okay. Now, the fight he's having with Jake Paul, that's going to probably reap him in even more than $10 million. How much you think I'll make fighting friggin' dynamic synergistics? What I make? $1 maybe? $1 super chat I'll get? Not worth it. Dynamic synergistics is not worth 150 million, you psychopathic lunatic. The guy told me he put $10,000 at AMC. He said he lost 10,000. He said he was crying the blues over that. The guy was crying the blues that he lost $10,000 at AMC. Yeah, he's worth 150 million. Yeah, sure. Guys are freaking psychopaths. The regulator, he's worth what? How much is he worth? He's worth over 100 million. All of you people apparently are very super rich people. All of you people. Regulators worth over 100 million. Dynamic synergistics is worth 150 million. Vera is worth about 200 million. Harold Tampa is worth about 500 million. You guys are all lunatics, man. Anyway, here's going to be the game plan. We're approaching 34 minutes. I'm going to end the live stream. I promise you, I will do tonight. Just going to watch a little movie with my wife. I'm going to at least do another 1 or 2 live streams tonight. Okay. I got to start doing a lot of live streams, but I don't want to do them where they're too long. Okay. 30 minutes is even too long because I want to start doing a lot of them. Okay. So we're going to be back to talk about DJT, what I feel is going to go down with that, V for Victory project. Okay. And making 2024 the year where retail wins. We all deserve to win. V for Victory. Everything I said on this live stream is not financial advice. I am not a financial planner. It's entertainment purposes only. Evolved Radio. Who cares about the money? It's the principle. Sociopaths. Chad is worth 75 million. Don't make me laugh. Chad missed the 3,500 tires. Remember, he had to put that on his charge card. He's paying that off for the next 30 years. Harold, look, remember something. There's something called a disclaimer. You got to learn what the disclaimer means, brother. Daniel, look, Adam Aaron gets issued as part of his comp package. He gets issued shares every year from AMC. I don't know if you understand that. Oh, I'm sorry, Daniel. Excuse me. I said Howard. Daniel. Adam Aaron gets shares every year as part of his comp package. Okay. So when he says he still has his shares, he's probably talking about newly issued shares. And I'm sure he does because he sold all of his shares when AMC skyrocketed. You're aware of that, right, Daniel? You realize Adam Aaron sold about $50 million worth of AMC. You understand that, correct? So every year the guy keeps getting more shares. So after you sell and enrich yourself, and after you make 50 million and you get issued more shares, sure you'll hold. Wouldn't you, Daniel? Daniel, let me ask you a question. If you were a CEO of a company and you sold $50 million you made off your shares, then you got issued another million shares, wouldn't you keep them? Sure you would. Because then, you could play the game that you're good cop, bad cop. You could play the game, say, hey, I still got my shares. I'm still holding. But he's holding after he made himself super rich, Daniel. So you got to get your facts straight, okay? This live stream is not financial advice, not a financial planner. It's all for entertainment purposes only. I will be back. God bless.